Mesut Ozil makes Premier League history. Cristiano Ronaldo returns to Old Trafford. Barcelona mull over signing Eric Dyer. And are Real Madrid really going to sell Marco Asensio? That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, and if you didn't see it last night, Arsenal were absolutely sensational, and I'm not going to lie, it kind of pains me to say that. Mesut Ozil was instrumental in their 3-1 victory over Leicester and even scored the first goal for Arsenal, which saw him become the highest goal-scoring German of all time in the Premier League. This puts him one ahead of Tottenham legend Jurgen Klinsmann and Manchester City hero Uwe Rosler. But is this a turning point for Mesut Ozil on the whole, not just in his goal-scoring exploits? After the match, he tweeted a picture saying that they played some pretty sexy football, in his words, and to be honest, those who watch the game, it's pretty hard to disagree. But is this Arsenal turning a new leaf under Unai Emery, or will things come crashing down like they normally do in the latter months of the season?
It's very important today to win against Leicester because they are behind us, but near. And today I think we are doing a big distance for another teams. They are behind us, and continuing doing our way, improving.
Well, for those of you saying that they had 10 wins in a row but against easy teams, who else are you going to play? You can't not beat the teams that are in front of you just because they're apparently too easy. To be honest, beating an easy team on the day, okay, you can kind of write that off, but 10 in a row, that's pretty impressive no matter who you're playing. So I think that Arsenal could be onto something big. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below on Arsenal and everything going on at the Emirates. But moving away from the Emirates and to Old Trafford, where tonight a legend returns. Cristiano Ronaldo is back at Manchester United for the second time since leaving, returning with his new Juventus side.
He's one of the best players of all times. It's as simple as that.
He's a guy who's been consistent for the last 10 years, I suppose, and he's an example for all the young players coming up.
Last time he played there was for Real Madrid, where he didn't have a great game but still scored the winner in typical Ronaldo style. So will we be seeing more of the same this evening?
Obviously it will be a great moment for him to come back to Old Trafford again. Hopefully this time he's not going to win. I hope.
Well, if Manchester United have anything to say about it, no. And they're well prepared, a lot more prepared than they were last time where they had to delay kickoff against Valencia. This is because Mourinho has had his team stay in a hotel right next to the ground, so there's no chance of delays. Will this help him? Well, that's yet to be seen, but with Ronaldo about, anything is possible. But moving away from English football and to Barcelona, where apparently after Sam Allardyce's claim that Dyer is just as good as Busquets, Barcelona are actually taking it seriously. But if you look a bit further into the transfer, where they may sign the Tottenham Hotspur midfielder, there could be more sense to it. They're definitely in the market for a centre-back. They've been linked with Toby Alderweireld and Matthijs de Ligt in January. Eric Dyer can fill that role, definitely. And after Javier Mascherano leaving and Sergio Busquets turning 31 next summer and being the only defensive midfielder at the club, it looks like Dyer could fill two roles at once. If they sign him, they'll have defensive and midfield cover in the same time, and to be honest, his physicality would definitely see him dominate in the Spanish league. And lastly, talking of Spanish football, could Real Madrid really be selling Marco Asensio? The 22-year-old has been linked to PSG, Liverpool and Chelsea, as apparently his start to the season isn't good enough for the Real Madrid fans, board or manager. However, Real Madrid as a whole, their start hasn't been very good to the season. So for Kylian Lopetegui to blame some of his players and maybe even consider letting Asensio go is just downright ridiculous. If I was any part of Real Madrid's board, I would definitely see the manager out first, than the 22-year-old who has all the potential in the world. I certainly wouldn't let him go for £100 million, but you never know with football these days. Let me know in the comment section below again what you think of that transfer and all of the rest of today's daily news. Once you've done that, don't forget to click here to check out all the other videos we've got going on Onefootball. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.